Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another level swap. This episode is with Voxicat.
Dude, that was crazy. You saying whoa in like real time?
We'll both start brand new levels, build for 20 minutes, and swap over, and we have to finish the level on the 6th round. Yes, so we extended to 20 minutes because we both agreed that 15 is kind of too short.
15 is like a little bit scary in my opinion. I'm a pretty slow creator in general already.
I call this level bait and switch because it starts off super slow and then it just goes absolutely crazy after a few seconds here. So this is going to be a pretty funny surprise for Voxicat to build with, honestly. Shout out to Frums for the vibey song. We're just going to hide a couple of slopes at the very beginning and then just put a jump pad. Just get an interesting start. We can also put this on low gravity. I think this will be cooler here. Okay, that gravity messes with the slopes. We need less gravity, which is more gravity, but less on the, you know what I mean? I think it'll be fun to repeat this gameplay a little bit, just going down and then up again. We can mix it up and do a UFO portal where you have to go up the staircase by clicking. So we're gonna make that free mode. We're gonna edit the camera settings just so it's a bit more zoomed out and smooth. We can just go into a cube with a spider orb inside it. I know, I'm obsessed with these things, I'm sorry. And then we go into a ship just to make this little section over here stop with the music with a slow speed or something. We can make this portal a bit larger and make it invisible as well, because this UFO is kind of spammy. We can do the same thing with a wave and it's just going to feel a bit more natural. Yeah. Then we could do another wave portal right here with 4 times speed. We can just put a platform here that has a D block inside just so we can slide. Also, I think this gameplay works better with a spider orb and a purple pad. And we have the bait and switch coming up right here. I think this is super cool. Put some slopes on the ceiling. Keep the D block locked to the player just with a follow X and Y very simply on a move trigger of like 10 seconds for that group number 3. Through the level, right? I've made 12 seconds of gameplay. It's not bad. I need to work on the camera a little bit in the intro. Maybe just to zoom out just to allow the environment to get built up a little bit. Need to make this section invisible before we drop into it, but this is going to be super cool, I think. Let's do a sign in out, zoom back to normal over 3 seconds. Then it's going to zoom out to 0.9 for this section, and it should go back to full over here. Let's just make this D block hidden for a sec. Make this portal free mode on more easing. What we can actually do is just quickly zoom ourselves in to like 1.5 just to hide those blocks. And this transition here with a very short move time can just go back to normal. The new camera in the wave makes it feel like you're chasing the player. It's actually kind of cool here. Whee! You see how the screen moves here? I think this is super neat. I think Voxicat's gonna dig that. We can just have an area move at the very beginning with a random movement and angle. As we get there, these arrows will move into place, which is done by making the player the center target and using the invert X setting. This section's just gonna have a couple of indicators here that go everywhere. Dude, that matches the energy so well. I'm just gonna quickly area scale these arrows. The same settings again, to just make them go from a tiny scale to a decent one like this. All right, let's see this in normal mode before I give it to Voxicat. This is super cool. I like the slow rotation inwards. We have it well marked that you go down in the UFO, and then we just have the big drop, which is a big surprise. This is really cool. I think this is sick. What did I die to? Now I'm paranoid of this part breaking. That sucks.
Okay, I only finished 10 seconds of gameplay. I don't know if I cooked there, but...
Holy, I Spy My Liar 16 million downloads.
One thing you need to know about me, I'm a horrible player. I actually like never play levels.
Ooh. Oh, this is good. I can use this. This is nice.
What happened? I got to the part in quotation marks.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention like, oh, okay, you chose like a chill song. But I was wrong about that. I think we can start, right?
Yes, I think so too. Okay, so I'm gonna take the structures in groups of 2, like these and these. And I'm gonna start placing objects at the edges that are gonna go on T2. If we just scale up a black object underneath on T1, that's gonna be black. Maybe desaturate this red a little bit. Come on. Okay, we gotta move. And this is gonna sit on top of the blocks like this. And then we can take objects to connect them like these. Make this the same color black. And then we copy paste, move it a couple pixels up and to the left, and then go T2 with this blending red. So there's kind of a layer behind it that's slightly black, yeah. Then we're gonna put particles on top with the same colors. If we just go into extra, use the object color. Okay, we want it to move up a little bit like this. Maybe the size is too large. That actually looks kind of interesting. I'm thinking with fade times, we can do something funky like this on the particle. Can we turn off blending? Would that look weird? It would look strange, yeah. If we make 2 layers, one with blending, one without, we get this cool little effect here. We're gonna give this group number 2. We're gonna make it so that 2 fades on as we get there with a very short length. So it's centered on the player. It's gonna be X based. So it fades on as we pass, except we're gonna probably want it a bit longer because that's barely noticeable at all. Let's just go like this. Okay, that's cool. And then we just take that entire set real quick. This can move to the right like this. So group number 3, centered on the player, stopping as we get there. We can probably bounce out to match the vibes of the song, and it's just gonna go like 20. It moved to the left, but you know what? Sometimes you have to just deal with it. God, we're gonna have to delete some, and this is gonna be a bit messy to make. I'm just gonna have to extend these blocks inside, because we had layering issues just then, but I think this is gonna be super cool just to whack on top. Dude, this is more work than I was expecting it to be. Jeez, come on. Oh god, there's so much! I didn't realize how much gameplay there was. Oh my gosh. Thankfully for structures like these, we can just flip around pretty easily. Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. I could have been doing this the whole time. Look, I can make them different sizes. Yep, that's what I was missing. Okay, now we can take this electricity, make it much bigger. I'm just gonna start giving new groups to them, like 4, half spacing up, going 5. I think this is gonna be cool if we just warp these inwards to create a ground texture. We have to flip it upside down for the other side. Then for each layer, we can copy paste, increase the scale, and then make them much larger and put them on T3 with black instead. You can't make black particles if you have additive turned on. Ooh, wait, that looks kind of cool. Didn't even mean to do it. I think I left the detail as red. Yeah, I did. Okay, well, that's funny. I have 4 minutes to do this. Well, I better be quick, bro. Making all of these layers invisible at the start, dude. Let's start off here. And as soon as we get into the spider, we can start fading them on to full opacity and then fading them off like this. Oh, wait, it doesn't move with the player. My bad. Can't believe we're up to this group number already, but let's just lock it. That's neat. And we can definitely change the scale and also the background, because why is the background still blue? This looks so much more vibey. Okay, gotcha. Let's make pulses here. We can go to like an orangey red, like a fiery red. And we can make the background do the same with more fade time, just like this. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Now we can do a super short one, 0.2 fade out, pink and a purple, just to mix up the colors a bit. I think that's neat. We can just loop these too. I would spawn order these, but I feel like I don't have time. This is neat. I actually don't mind this. Hold on. Then we can scale up 18, which is all of the moving particles on the foreground, just like 3 times on the X. Maybe just keep that the same, then go 2 times on the Y. Then we can just copy the same triggers and start dividing them right after, just so we get a bit of variance on these particles. I'm just gonna see how that looks with 1 iteration. That actually looks better. Awesome. All we have to do is loop that, and we should be done with the round with 10 seconds to spare, bro. We made a ground design. We made the blocks on top. This is sick. Yo, I actually kind of did good. Finally. For once, I did something creative in a level swap that's not just a background effect. Oh my gosh. Yo.
Yeah. God, help.
Did you do good?
I did good. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Good, good, good.
The right word would be maybe concerning.
I see. Concerning? Normally I just make a background and say like, yo, this is it. But I actually kind of like had a vision, you know? I thought I was flopping until the very end. It's like, is this gonna come out good? And then it usually does. It's fine. Ooh. Whoa, this block design's so wiggly. What? This is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That looks sick.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I don't know why I went for pills. It looks pretty good. I like it a lot. Don't worry. I didn't expect this from you, man. That sounds bad.
As a compliment.
I'm sorry. No, that sounded worse. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay, well, this is sick. I've never seen this before, so it's great to learn new ways to build, even though we're like almost a year into 2.2. That's definitely not a scary thought. We're gonna put these rotating layers around the outside. The first one is gonna be 60 degrees per second. The next one is going to be a little bit bigger, and it's gonna be 90. This one should be a next free group 13. Then we scale up and then go for a 120, which is gonna be next free 14. I personally like to use background blending for a lot of my detail. Oh, that is absolutely horrid. Hold on. Let me just make this like a light blue-ish. So now as we play, we have this layer around the outside, which is super weird. I'm gonna test this opacity. That's cool. I dig that. Maybe just a little bit brighter. Oh my gosh, this literally just covers. That's so weird. I've learned a new way to build from this video already. This is fantastic. We can also make them scale up and down. That's gonna be pretty fun, I think. We just make them divide by 4 on the X and Y. And we can kind of just stagger these so that they go smaller at different times and then become bigger in their scale. Sorry for being inefficient with groups here, but we're just going to create loops individually like that instead of using any fancy spawn ordered settings. So now we have this layer around the outside, which is going to scale them up and down. This is a cool background already. I'm digging this. We have to fade this layer off like right at the end here. Let's just go 0 opacity. We can make a new one that's just going to go from the other side here. Just to use this in a different way. I don't know. What color is this? Number 4. Okay, we can just change 4 to red for that that section. We're gonna make new particles here. We can go with fire. We can make them bigger. How does that look? Okay, that is terrifying. Well, I don't know how to work with these particles very well. It's interesting. We can probably just cluster them in the bottom corner and rotate them inside the different directions here. We can just multiply by 3 on the X, 2 on the Y twice, and then just start dividing them for 2 blocks like this. Just 0-second changes here. Same as the background, we can just tint that to a red. Let's just play through. This should all go to red real quick. Nice. 28's gonna have to fade on for this section, of course. So node 28 is inside. We have this cool trippy spinning background, and then we're gonna have our new particles that fade on down here, which is gonna be pretty intense. There we go. Now there's just like random huge particles going across in this cool little loop here. I'm going with electric again. This is kind of the vibe for this video, I think. Let's just copy color channel 4 because I'm lazy. Max brightness. Like, that's not terrible. Let's experiment with this object. Let's give this a group number 35. Let's make it fade on very subtly like this, just as we get there. That cheeky 35, player 1. I'm also going to move it with an area move. Pretty long length. We can probably bounce to fit the vibes of the... We're just going to put this on a plus or minus 200 because I want this to be super crazy. Let's quickly test this. They're going from random directions. I dig that. It's not quite as high energy as I would have thought. Can maybe go with a plus minus 500. Okay, that does not give me enough side readability at the slightest. I think we have to use the Wulzy strat and just copy paste. We have to just trust that it works. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We have got ourselves into another pickle. This is trash. 500 length. That's not as high energy, but it's cool. Hold on. We take random selections from these objects and we copy paste them up the screen like this. Then we can take giant structures, flip them into a diamond shape up at the top, and then just place them in the ceiling. Sure, this isn't terrifying at all. Yeah, let's go with this. Dude, I have the prime opportunity to collab with Voxicat, the maker of I Spy with My Little Lie, and I'm putting this out. This is hideous. We can just copy paste, move down by 3, and create a stronger structure here, I think. Please work. I'll be so sad if it doesn't work. Wait, it actually kind of works. Okay, now all we need is an area scale trigger, which is going to scale up the X like 5 times, plus or minus 2. For that group 36, it's the electric object. Touch trigger just to... What? What did I do? That looks sick. What did I even just do? I think I used the wrong X. I'm making another layer that doesn't have 36. I'm just going to put this on editor layer number 3. That's insane. I'm sorry. I can't just not use that. That's so cool. With my last bit of time, I've set up an area fade trigger to fade the object out as we're getting there, just to make it a bit more readable. Let's just add a bit of shake. Oh, wait, do I even have time? Oh, gosh. I don't know how to use this trigger, by the way, so enjoy this. Time!
Okay. I just did, like, steady progress. You'll see.
I like this background.
Yes.
This is neat.
Yeah, I didn't do it too much. I finished the gameplay as well. I added a bit of gameplay.
Oh, you added more gameplay. Interesting.
I like the little ping in the middle. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the innocent part of it, I think.
That's not bad. That looks good.
Thank you. Both of these levels are just stupid red.
Yeah, but you turned it red. I wanted it to be blue. You,
oh, I
made it red. And you also made like my level red as well. I didn't like. I was expecting it. I was expecting it to be like dark purple with like yellow flashes. Let's just like select everything and don't fade and enter, shall we?
In my opinion, you just started the round. We have a block. Now we're going to copy the values and we're going to go into the ground spike tab and let's see what we can concoct here. I think if we put this object on no touch, we should be able to warp pretty large and create some curvy structures. Then afterwards, we put a background layer behind these blocks. Gotcha. Wait, dude, I'm figuring out faster ways to create every time, dude. Let me just reset. Whenever we want to use this object, we just warp up like this. Genius! It's the season where Wulzy learns to be an extremely lazy creator. It's not going to be perfect, but that is the essence of level swap. Getting lazy on a thing that I made so I could be lazy, like double lazy. Oh boy, I've just realized that flipping these is not easily done here. That is significantly going to increase my build time here. Copy, paste, flip, move half a block to the left, move a big step left, move a mini step right. Oh my god. We just have to copy paste these structures inside now. Okay, after that, we have finished the structures. They kind of have like a curved edge at times. Voxicat made pulses for color channel number 6. We can just yoink those, make it group 39, and then just make it copy whatever color the background is with a bit less brightness, I guess. Okay, that's not that noticeable. Hold on. Yeah, something like this. Quick detour. I'm just going to copy paste and extend these base blocks that I made outwards just to give them a bit more substance. They extend all the way down now, which is pretty neat. It gives them a bit more oomph to them, right? Dude, did I just not put particles on those? Oh, that's so annoying. I only have 7 minutes and I want to make a background layer, but I think this is an important detail. So we're going with some old school bricks here. We're just going to make this background background blending. That doesn't exist. Okay, cool. Copy, color, background blending. Wonder if we can just put these bricks in the background on B5. There are no shaders in this level, so I can just safely place a shader on B5 only, which is going to have a pinch effect using the X and Y. Okay, so you can see that there is a slight pinch here that puts them in the back. I don't entirely know how this trigger works, but I do know. Let me scale these to a normal size real quick. We can go actually 4 times. Put the brightness on a little bit higher than background blending. We've got a 0.12 here. Let's just copy paste these structures around. Don't actually know how this is going to work, but we can just hope that the pinch is going to carry this. So as we're going through, these bricks are kind of going to curve. This is kind of cool. Wait, I kind of ate. I don't actually know what I'm doing with the triggers, and I have 10 seconds. Decrease the fade time to like 0.5 and then loop these. I don't know. Time.
Okay.
There we go. That looks a bit better. It's fine. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Bait and switch 4. Boom. Let's go. Let's see what happened with this. The pills! They're back! Oh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, the black holes and they expand if you when you like go past them. I think
Yes!
that's pretty cool. Okay, you made like some blocks.
It's
you
chill,
made
right?
like a good foundation.
It's not great. It's just chill. It's just like,
What?
it had
No,
to be
it's
done.
Good, it's good. I love
Awesome.
it. This is the 5th one, right? And then
Yes,
one more
this is
and
the
then we're
last
done.
turn you will ever have on this level.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I have an idea for the portals and the orbs especially. I want to make this little effect where we have super fast rotating objects. That's not super fast. Hello? That's kind of fast. Go faster, bro. Do better than that. Whatever, bro. Yes, this is better. This is much cooler. Okay, we have this blue spinning object here. This is neat. We make this group 42, and then there's going to be one to the right, which is 43. Slightly bigger. There's going to be one down here that's smaller, that's 44, and then one here that is going to be 45. This is the 3rd time I have done this loop in this video. I apologize. However, it's going to be very worth it. This isn't going to be visible all the time, don't worry. I'm just going to loop these at the very start. So as we go through, they kind of just go on and off like this. I think we can add glow to this just to make it a bit more mysterious. If we just put 42 and then a larger layer on top, which is going to be 44. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much perfect. I'm going to give that entire thing a group 52, and all of the portals and orbs are going to be group 53 here, just like this. I'm going to copy this thing around. Let's set those little flickering objects to 0 opacity. Every time the song goes, we are going to make the portals and everything invisible on like a 0.1 fade time, something like this. And the flickering objects are going to become visible in their place. And then after a few blocks, the portals are going to become visible again, and those objects are going to turn off. So it's going to swap places like this. I like that. We're going to set up a pulse here where the background can go up in its brightness on that. I like that. I think this is pretty creative. It gives the portals a bit of flair to them, honestly. I quite like it. Well, that took 8 minutes. If you recall, we made a loop for 12, 13, and 14, which makes the big rings in the background. We can probably just reuse these on some saw blades that are just going to have decoration rotating around the outside. There we go. So these saw blades are kind of going to radiate a little bit. I think we can just copy the values of the pill object and just make saw blade here with no group on it. Maybe just has some kind of curved object on top. Dude, I'm so washed. Yeah, this works. We just flip, half space up, and then warp until it matches. Yeah, this looks fine. I think we have to add this whole object here to a group 54 and just start going up the layers of these weird curves and giving them groups too. 54 to 58, which can just wiggle in an interesting way. I don't know. +2 on the X and Y per layer. This is so dumb. No one cares. Then go -4. Yeah, I know. It's very, very boring. Come on. But I think this is going to fit the wobbly vibes of the beginning. Yeah, look at that saw blade. That's kind of cool. Just copy paste it everywhere. Let's test them out here. Wobbly saw blades. Let's go. Oh my goodness. This gameplay is horrible. Voxicat mentioned a bulge effect. We're just going to go for it. Let's go to a different editor layer. Go B5 with another layer. This is literally the 3rd layer we've made. Put another shader trigger down. We go B5. Try out a radial blur first just to get the vibes. Then we bulge as well. I mean, that should be pretty insane. Okay, now we have a foreground layer. This is kind of cool. I don't know. Do I ever know? Nope. But what I'm going to do is just create another shader loop, dude, because they're just so cool. So these are going to go in and out like this, yeah. The radial blur should also have a loop, dude. I'm getting too obsessed with these things. This is all I do. I just pray that shaders work, bro. I mean, it does give another interesting layer here. I can't lie. Okay, it's fine.
So how are you feeling? What's up?
I think this is cool. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Yo, he's dancing.
Yeah.
You added more to the blocks, like the outlines. That's neat.
Yeah, I add like little like thingies on top.
Scales up. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to make that stop in time. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why I said like maybe an end screen. I literally just like scaled them up and then was like, okay, yeah, let's move on. I don't care about this anymore.
Ah! I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. Okay, dude, I just wasted like 30 seconds doing absolutely nothing because I was changing my Spotify. Okay, let's get some pulsing squares above this level, I think. It's gonna be pretty large. We're just gonna put them on black blending or something. Number 4, yeah. I'm gonna go over past the side of the screen here. We're gonna lock this to the x-axis on 58. We'll give this a unique group 59, copy paste down, go another unique group, and just keep going like this. So everything has a group based on its Y position in the level. Then we're gonna give them a group based on the X positions. This is 72. We're gonna go to the right, make it 73. Okay, we've used like 3 minutes of time, but we're almost over at the right-hand side of the screen, dude. That's crazy. What are we doing here? Let's see. That's 24 groups. We can go to an orange, I think. Let's just go with like a 0.05 and 0.2. I'm just going to move them 1 block to the right per pulse. If I just show the effect lines, this will be easier to explain. If I rotate these triggers will be closer together. You see their points, which are the start. We could just loop this so it goes up and down. That's obviously going to be super bright on top of the level. Then we can go across the way with 72 as the start. This can maybe be more on the red side, and this can be a bit longer. Then we're going to do the exact same thing, but this is going to be across the row instead. We just do the same thing, but make it a little bit slower, I guess, and then just loop those. And hopefully, we're gonna get this crazy looking effect over the top of the level, which is just gonna repeatedly sweep across. And then to make it visible and invisible at times, we just group the whole thing as 142. Okay, we scale them down just to tiny little dots here. And then we're gonna make pulses using scale. Dude, this is incredible. We can scale them up by like 10 times like this on an ease in out, and then instantly divide them so they go back down like this. Let's see. Hopefully that's gonna... Oh, that's sick! I was going to do another one of these scales, but it's going to be bigger for longer here. Let me just put like a 1 second increase and then scale down towards the end of the wah, wah, wah. So hopefully this is going to have a cool foreground effect. I don't know. Voxicat said that he wanted a little bit of a cool pulse there, and that's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Oh my gosh. We need to change that instantly. Oh my gosh. This is so dumb. Oh no. I guess we just make it go back down to that 0.5. Now we can turn effect lines off now. It's kind of done here. We can just sync these again, like bam, bam, bam. Nice. This should be fire. I've used half my time on this, which is pretty unfortunate, but it definitely spices up the colors here. This is crazy. Oh my god. Don't fade, don't enter, no particle, no glow. That's what we have to do every single time we add something here. We can stretch a triangle real quick like this. Should be a little bit thinner. Also, this is really crusty. This is going to be group 143, and there is going to be an area scale at the very beginning, which is touch triggered as not to break anything. 143, centered on the player. As we get there, this object is going to scale from 0. So the length is just going to be 100, and that should be it. Let's see. That didn't do anything. Okay. That should be good. Okay, so I changed the length to 150. I put an actual value in. And with these triangles, I am going to just copy paste, move them a block down, go the layer above, and then go to the structure color, which I think is 9. I don't 100% remember here. Oh, we gave it group 39. I remember. Boom. There we go. Now it has like the structure flicker, you see? But this should be pretty intense, I think. Yeah, this is neat. I dig it a lot. Okay, I was going to copy values of these spikes and put them onto a couple of these objects real quick. There's a spike without any deco. Oh my gosh. Okay, so delete spikes, put spikes, and what color is this on? 6? Okay, cool. Perfect. I think I'm done. That's it, right? No more portals. Oh, there's a speed changer. Hi. I did it.
You did it?
There's a slope visible at the beginning. I'll fix it.
I did something cool. That definitely improves it.
I thought that level was pretty much done, so I'm very intrigued to see what you have to offer. This is so...
Chat, is this good?
It's fine. I'm gonna revive the alt account, Dan's Women, to put these levels on because Voxicat is way too big time to have this stupid little level on his account, so let's just go for it. Dan's Women, on screen. Bait and switch, 8. Let's go. Whoa! Wait, this background's sick! Oh, this is awesome. This is pulled together super well. Okay. Oh my gosh. Was that a skull?
I had some down in it.
Yeah. I gotta watch the UI layer now. Oh! Gosh, this level is so cool. This might be the best level swap ever.
Bait and switch tells a story, I think. Dude, what the fuck? The effects over screen.
You like it?
No end screen? Wait, this is awesome!
Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. The name of the silliness guy is Geraldo.
That brings us to the end of this level swap with Voxicat. Absolute banger. Congratulations, you did
Absolute bangers.
fantastic.
Thank you. You did fantastic too, dude.
This was super fun. We have very different styles, obviously, but I think we complemented each other well.
It fit very well. Me doing more art assets and you're doing like more effect styles.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Wulzy, and yeah, have a good
Yeah,
good
it was
evening.
good to hang
Sleep
out
well, man.
too. Thank you for watching. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.